皆さん、こんばんは。てか、shoot, hold on for a moment. Let's see, where was that? Okay, monitor off into my ear. And there we go. Hi. A mess up there. Yeah, it's not exactly my usual time to broadcast, but I kind of goofed out last night, so I'll be rebroadcasting the same stuff this morning, tonight, and hopefully keep this one intact. Yes, the last one, I found them on Twitter, so they must be true volume. She was there was a bit of technical glitch, so couldn't fix, so I had to delete that. So this is the second shot at it. Anyways, the world out there is full of serious stuff, so here's unserious stuff. Just to leave that you can find only in Twitter and some other places that I came across. Okay, there is this such thing as online crane game where, you know, in the arcade you play a crane game, you lift crane lift up the prize and drops it, and if it drops into the open slot, then you get that prize kind of one. But then there's also online version of it. You've probably seen it, played by done by what was it? The hold on, VTubers. I haven't seen Nijisanji people, but then. And this guy, well, he got into an interesting issue. No, he did not catch the prize, but yes, the prize didn't go through, but the crane arm went into the prize section, and the machine actually did register it as you won the stuff. And the manufacturer of the hardware is Sega, as it turns out. And the next day, at 10 o'clock, that guy actually done it on November 9th, around 10 p.m. of 2021. And here is a tweet from Sega on September 10th at 10 a.m. There's the emergency meeting going on whether the arm should be shipped out to the customer or not. And here, Goten, that's the operator of the arcade, is feeling distress. And the guy who actually dropped it. I would like to ask something other than the arm itself. So if I could get one, that would be swell. And yes, he's now followed by Goten, the arcade operator. And Mori Fantasy, that's another online. No, it's an arcade operator, and I guess they do the online crane game as well. So here is. It's not like it's someone else's business. So if you get the result, tell us. And at 2 o'clock same day. News update. The situation has been elevated to board meeting. And Gotten, the operator. Gee, maybe I should start waxing the arm. And yeah, by the way, September 10th of 2021 was Friday. Bad news. The board meeting has made its decision right away. However, they're still tweaking out who's in charge. So it'll be carried over. The whole thing will final decision will be carried over to next week. Say what? And yes, basically the general direction they're going at is they're going to ship out something on Monday. Yes, the guy gets mail from the from Sega itself. Dear sir, you have contributed greatly to the recognition of the online crane game. So, commemorate to honor that, we are going to send you a gift. That's for what it is. You will be It will take a little while to manufacture, so please stand by. And we hope to see you in online crane game Gotten again. Yeah, so there is no follow-up to this, so I'm not too sure what the hell he received after with this. Okay, anyways, second one. This is one of those nutty cases I came across. Only from the States, of course. Again, around the September 18th of 2021. There's a nutcase days called a Tour de Donut. I don't even want to know where the hell it's held at. Each donut you consume, you get your time you get 5 minutes deduct from your total time. So the first place finisher, the first guide. Let me rephrase that. First guide crossed the line. The time was 2 hours and 24 minutes. But the guy who ate 22 donuts, basically came up with a final result of 34 minutes. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the first place guy, Kyle. His actual time is 2 hours 24 minutes. He ate 22 donuts, so he's got 1 hour and 50 minutes docked, and adjusted time is 34 minutes. Everyone else came in at 1 hour and 34 minutes, only ate 3, and he's got this guy's got 15 minutes docked, and the final result is 1 hour 19 minutes. What was that? Yeah. So yeah. There's a guy who ate a dozen, and of course there's someone who only ate 3. And it's not like it's one of those small donut either. Find it on I would say Timmy's, but it's pretty darn huge one, so of course if you do the math on this calorie wise, basically if you bike for an hour at the average of 20 crack, you burn about 420 calorie. Meanwhile, one donut would equal if you consume one donut, that your intake is 400 calorie. So the winner has burned about 1,000 calorie, while he took in 9,000 kilocalories. So yeah, there's an imbalance in calorie intake. And if anyone know where it is, I don't even want to know where it is. But anyhow, there's also a weird one. I remember coming across. There was a bike courier named New York. And one of the one of the unsaid rule in the race is that while you're making a delivery in the race, because again this is a bike courier day, so you have to make a delivery to a quote customer unquote as part of the competition. And if you forget to lock your bike, the official will come and take your bike away and hide it somewhere. So basically, to keep on to continue with the race, you have to find your bike, and that's time you get docked for it. Anyways, moving along. This one is like what's listed on Amazon as gaming chair. That actually also serves as sofa. Now, one of the highest ranking review on this is simply says, "It didn't come with a girl." And 513 people found it useful. And meanwhile, I remember coming across Amazon someone doing a screen cap of Amazon page where so he was trying like was guy was buying guy was buying a diaper, and then the page underneath where they usually list out what other people are buying along with the diaper. One of them was actually Call of Duty, the game. Yeah. Those people who can't afford to stand up. Anyways, there's Gaming Kotatsu, someone Yamada. And this one kind of confused the heck out of people, but then it's more for... It's not a game shining in 7 colors, but actually a table that actually can serve a card game or whatnot. It was confusing the heck out of people. But it is nice, but should we call it gaming? The board game is also a game. Oh, and keep in mind this is not gaming kotatsu, it's game kotatsu. Okay. Gaming drink. Basically what he did was put small amount in, freeze it, take it out, next color, put it in, freeze it, and on and on. Yeah, including most drinks, so I don't even want to know. And so 7 colors, and guess what happens afterwards once the ice once they all melt? It turned green. Looks appetizing. Hell yeah. And only in 2020s with COVID. Yeah. Gaming mask, anyone? Yeah, you see the battery here. So the mask itself comes with a main portion. With this part is the one you saw. Battery filter. The rubber basically the string for the ear, and recharging USB cable. Of course, the big question is why, but then if it shines, it's a gaming. If it shines in say 7 colors, well, it's a gaming, I suppose. Taking this a bit to the wrong extreme. There's one guy who actually made gaming air refreshener. Or to be more exact, the base of the base unit here shines. Basically makes the air refreshener shine in different 7 colors. And of course, unfortunately, yeah, one of the merchants this guy knows. He actually put it on sale, and they actually did put it on sale on Akihabara Radio, and apparently it did sell. Anyways, that's about one of some of the more themed one. Everything else will be a bit disjointed if you don't mind. Apparently, in there's this building in the dead center of Pentagon, in the courtyard, where basically the Soviet spy satellite kept on seeing people going in and out. So they figured it was one of those top secret places. So they went through hell to figure what the hell it was. It turns out it was a hot dog stand. It was making a news in 2021 October time, because they were going to take it down and make it into a new food place. Yeah, basically the Ruskies, apparently the Russians so there was a secret meeting place here, and it was actually a fortress. So the Pentagon itself was actually a fortress built around it. Oh well, doesn't hurt to find out. Okay, this one was really interesting one. Found in October 2021 in Omiya Station. If you look here, it says year 62, March 31st. That's actually this number is not US not the US Western solar calendar year of 1962, but rather year 62 of Showa era, as in the time of as in the reign of Emperor Hirohito. So that actually translates to about 1985. Turns out this was a date when, if you look here, it doesn't say JR, but rather National Railway. This was actually the last day of National Railway, and it was privatized from April to form a company now that is known as JR. So it's very rare ticket. However, it was sitting. It was. This guy found it lying on the platform of Omiya Station. Mystery as to why it would be there, and of course there was quite a bit of people talking about time traveler, time slip. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of those rare cases. It's a very it's a memorabilia. It has great value. That's why people are worried about the guy who dropped it. And moving right along, Okay, also those cases where you really should need a fine print in the of the insurance. For the automobile insurance, on the under the optional insurance coverage, apparently the coverage for if for the accident against aircraft, the there is a limitation up to up to a 1 million yen. So, if someone actually accidentally shoots down F-35 using a motorcycle, then you're on fuck for about 1.8 billion yen. However, again, for some reason, if you actually ram into a tank with a bike and punctures right through their combined armor, insurance, optional insurance will cover you. I don't know up to how far. I'd like to see the ICB. I mean, that's my local auto insurance bureau. But I wonder how much they would cover. Oh well, I don't need the stuff. Okay, this parent, mom or dad, accidentally bought a couple kids book, and the kid loves it, and he's been basically the son keeps on asking her to read it over and over and over. Who the hell bought this? Oh hell, I did. Theory of general relativity for babies and quantum physics for babies. If you're interested, it's written by someone named Chris Fury. I don't even if again my local kids shop bookstore carries it. Apparently no, it's serial relativity. They don't list the translator, but in the quantum physics one, the guy who did it, Akira Urayama, is an actual quantum physics prof. So, yep, it's the real stuff. It's not. They're not trying to trick around it. Oh yes, it's kids' book. Nice. Maybe I can understand it. Yeah. And then this lawyer was recording about what happened to him back in law school. After the crash, he was chatting with his buddy in a washroom. What was that all about? And this and that. And then suddenly, the door behind him opened up. Okay, in that case, let me elaborate. Turns out it was the prof was there. And as for the washroom stool, there's a couple of. There is a major design flaw in Express named Shinano. It's the washroom. It swings out, and you can see that it doesn't lock. So if it's turning the wrong way, you get to see this guy. You get to see a guy getting flung out of the washroom while doing his business. In other words, well, and Shinkansen, it's basically sliding. The door opens inward, and basically the size. It's small enough that the with or without lock, your body will serve as a lock. So it's security-wise, it's okay, I suppose. But apparently, what they did, well, the reason they build it this way for these trains is that in case of emergency, it's much easier to open up. Maybe for security reasons too, I'm guessing. But yeah, this guy says it all. On a shaking train, always sit down and do your business. Okay, now that it's kind of stinky, let's refresh it. The whole thing was a little more adorable ones. There's a little park in the western side of Tokyo called Inokashira. And there's actual squirrel pen where there's the squirrels running around loose. So this guy keeps on getting asked, okay, you bring these honking huge cameras to take pictures of squirrels in Inokashira. What exactly are you taking? And the answer is, we're taking pictures of squirrels with those big honking cameras. Okay, this guy is strong. Yeah, you're gonna need you'll need to clean up the kittens afterwards, I'm pretty sure. Hey, human, take a picture of me. Basically, squirrels here don't recognize humans as scary, but rather nice place to hide their walnut. And if you basically the bag, well, it's a fair game. Apparently, most of the squirrels there don't show any interest to humans, but there are at least couple of them who loves cameras. Ah. Apparently, the staff has the boot. Well. And one of the things they try not to do, what warning they do say is that if they bury the nuts in there, don't take it out right away. Otherwise, you get in trouble with the squirrels. Okay, and one of the cute, interesting news I came across again from the newspaper. This one is about a few years ago, where when typhoon hit Tokyo. Apparently, some of the cage in the pan broke, and 40 squirrels escaped. And they're happy to note that they've recaptured all 48 of them. If the math doesn't make sense, if that number doesn't make sense, well, it didn't to most people either. It basically could mean either A, there were a couple of squirrels who were pregnant and gave birth while they were on loose, or B, it's about 8 squirrels saying, yes, free lunch. Take it what you will, but that's what happens. And some will let you take a picture as if they're models. Nice. Spreading wide. Okay, here's a quotable for those of you who are into fitness. And the muscle does not betray, but the fat will remain faithful to you. And the other one I came across just to add to this was, and the joint will betray you. Especially your knee or back, I guess. And here's one of those disaster training poster that offers no hope at all. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, one of those little tricks when you're doing doujin or drawing doujin manga. And while you're drawing it, and when you suddenly come to the come to question yourself, what the hell am I doing? Doing this? Why the hell am I doing this? Then just keep on. Just proceed a bit further to reach the point where you could where you come to a realization. No matter what you do, people will die. But then you can keep on going again. This would be one of those tales that might go better in October, I suppose. But here it is. Apparently, this person's this person lived in a room where the previous tenant died, and there was always this white mist kind of stuff floating around in the room. So what she did was she piled up 100 of her favorite doujinshi in the location where the white mist always formed. And then the mist disappeared. And apparently, it went as full. She made a choice as if it were a full course menu, or the board. And as appetizer was trans type or the feminization. As a starter, as a soup, it's a smut illustration correction. And from and then went on from the smut fantasy to consensual sex, and also the as smut modification, and for dessert it was one of those donut type, and as a topping he put this to make it easy to start it off. The total basically total amount Yeah, it basically went over close to couple not $100. What the hell am I talking about? 4,400,000だから、うん。Yeah, about 4 million out of 4 million yen worth of a correction. Yeah. Anyways, of course there is urban myth I came across a while back about this unlisted apartment in Tokyo that is only gets rented out to men, never to women. And this has nothing to do with sexism or anything like that. The problem with this that suite is the fact that it was haunted by ghosts of gay men. And any female that moves in there gets kicked out no matter what. And if you're a man, and if you don't mind someone staring at you from the back while taking baths, or you find a naked man sleeping right next to you in the middle of the night, there is a relatively cheap apartment to be rented in Tokyo. Good luck. Anyways, as for the apartment, speaking of apartment, there was another scary one. This incident happened in 2018 September in Sapporo. Pretty fucking cold out there. Apparently, there was a huge explosion that totaled the whole one office building, and basically rendered izakaya here totally inoperable. The thing is, there was this real estate office here on the corner of the the corner office. What the hell am I talking about? Anyways, what these guys used to do was to offer the option of deodorizing the apartment once the tenant moves out for a service fee of $100. And what they're supposed to do was spray a deodorizing spray, a whole can of it, which costs about $10 a pop. So yeah, it's price gouging for sure. But then what they also started doing was just skip the spray because the tenant don't come back and check out what they actually deodorize it or not. So they had about 100 cans of unused spray, and they were in the process of moving out. So what did they do? They emptied the whole effing leftover sprays in the office inside. Here's that's because not outside because again like I was saying, it's December in Sapporo, a snow country where it starts snowing around October until April. You don't get to see the road. Apparently, wasn't that cold, but it's usually under it's zero below -0 most of the time. That's why they did it indoor. And of course, afterwards, what did they do? They turned on the hot water maker to wash their hand. Kaboom! And the biggest surprise of this all is the fact that, despite all this idiocy, nobody won the Darwinism award. In other words, nobody died from it. they did, but then some reasons they didn't. Yeah, so this is what was what I used to look like. And after the effing explosion. And after the explosion, the manufacturer, what was it? Okay, manufacturer named Yash released a statement a couple days afterwards that read the effing instruction, please. Uh, um, yeah, in their order, it's one of those more interesting where let me phrase that. It's a plant-based spray, so it can be used in any building or any room. They say. And yes, it does say never mix it with fire. Not too sure what the hell. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. So thanks for coming around, and hopefully I'll get a little more stuff out next time. Thank you. Have a good night.